Now this question needs to be done with an awful lot of care. First of all, using division to do this. So I write down my quotient, my fraction, and I say, well, I want to have a t plus 2 at the top so I can do some dividing. So t cubed is t squared times t add 2. I've chosen t add 2 because it's the same as the denominator. This makes t cubed, add 2t squared, so let me now get rid of the 2t squared. So I've got t squared t add 2 over t add 2, which becomes t squared. Take away 2t squared over t add 2. Similar again, t squared take away. If I pull out 2t, put that bracket in, and I need to choose that bracket because it's the same as the denominator. So I've got 2t squared, add 4t. I don't want 4t, so I subtract 4t. So I've now got that bit, which cancels to 2t, minus 4t over t add 2. So minus makes a plus. There we are. 4t. So 4 bracket t add 2 makes 4t plus 8. I don't want the plus 8, so I get rid of it. So this bit now becomes 4. Take away 8 over t add 2. And that's 3 marks. Quite a lot of work for 3 marks. Part 2. Now, I've got 6t squared times L t add 2. It's a product, so I know to use integration by parts. I'm going to set u as this, 6t squared. So du dt is 12t. I'm going to set this bit as dv. So dv is ln t plus 2. Integrate, v is 1 over t plus 2. Integration by parts is that. So u, v, take away v, du. I can't integrate 12t over t plus 2. I probably could using integration by parts, but let's see if there's an easier way. So this is what I'm trying to do, this integral. If I now have switched these two things around, so I'm saying u is ln of t plus 2, so du dt is 1 over t plus 2, and all of this is dv. dv is 6t squared dt, giving me v being this, 2t cubed. Integration by parts, u, v, take away v, and du is 1 over t plus 2 dt. This bit, bring the 2t cubed to the beginning, 2t cubed, ln of my bracket. Take away 2, right, look at part I. That, without the 2, is part I. So I've got 2 of part I. So that, because I can write it like they did in the first bit, is straightforward. It becomes 2 of t cubed over 3, take t squared, add 4t, take away 8 ln t plus 2. And I've got upper and lower limit, 2 and 1 for the whole thing. It's fairly fiddly to type in, just do it really carefully, work it through. So 2 times 2 cubed is 16 ln 4, take away 8 over 3 times 2, plus 4 times t is 8. Sorry, take 2 squared is take 4, times it by minus 2 is plus 8, 4t is 8, times by minus 2 is this, minus 16, and plus 16 ln 4. Take away, put 1 in, 2 ln 3, minus 2/3 times 1, plus 2 times 1 squared, minus 8 times 1, plus 16 ln 3. Type that in very, very carefully, and you get this as your final answer. And I just wrote it, I had that originally, I looked back and I wanted a first of all, which is negative 20 over 3, then the ln 3, so minus 18 ln 3, then the ln 4, so plus 32 ln 4.